They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Pirates will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami offense will get the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Beck. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They needed...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So East Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's right. Here comes the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. There's the pressure. Lets it fly on the move. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Looking downfield, it's right. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Bowman. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Canes decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's right. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Snagged in the middle, it's Riles. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Montgomery. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Pirates, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on 1st down from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's back. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Canes send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Running to Green. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Reads it, fires complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the grab on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just started rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Smith. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first hit.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man, it's right. Working that wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep the drive alive. Hard running there.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Pirates racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And some room to work. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Hurricanes come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's back. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. He unleashes a long one. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Brien. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Off play action. Got him downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's right. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Daniels. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This one's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Got room at the 35.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. Third down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Give him 6. Touchdown, Miami!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's right. Makes the catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Pirates need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They boot it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way.
caught him. Oh, another great move.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's O'Brien. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To throw, it's right. On target. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Beck. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Canes! And that one will give him the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line. QB draw. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Daniels. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the RPO complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good, solid tackle. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is under attack. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's right. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29, defense can taste getting off the field, it's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Beck. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Wright. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick completion to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw. It's right. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
He's in open space downfield.
Returner is tackled down at the 36.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36.
1st and 10.
Looking for room. It's Fletcher. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Beck. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Riles. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Finds the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It's 1st down from the 11. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Middle Tennessee is going to enjoy the trip back to Murfreesboro after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Floyd Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
To the air. It's right. Going to try to get it himself.
Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
3rd down coming up.
Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's right. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
2nd down.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Riles. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And here comes the punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give out of the gun. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.